Oh, how are we going? Welcome to Rescue, another round of Righteous Reviews. Thank you for Righteous Reviews. To you guys, welcome for other views. I've just crawled my ass out of bed, as you can tell, but I had a delivery come last night and I wanted to share it with you guys. So I thought it was really cool. I got some Halloween things for my kids for the next time I go to visitation with them, and I thought I'd share it with you. Isn't this craft box so cute? It's got all the little bits and pieces in it so you can make little Halloween things. So I'm hoping to do this next week with my kids and then be able to decorate some of the set with these beautiful Halloween things that I bought for the children. As well as this. You can find some really awesome stuff when you look around. These you can actually paint. So kids to paint. Little spooky things. Really cute, I thought. So yeah. Just wondering if any of you guys have something similar in your neck of the woods. Like Halloween-y things like that. I actually found these at Kmart of all places. And they were really, really cheap. I think both of them came in under $20. So, yeah. Now my cat wants to eat the box. Isn't that cute? Okay, so everyone's loving that today. So we are going to do the next sign in line for the October monthly at random by the Moonology cards. So let's see what's next in line. The fish, Pisces. So Pisceans. You'll be the next in line for the October main monthly. Mad shout out to Pisces Love 5, a mad support system of the channel, as well as a mod of mine, as well as all of the other Piscean beauties that, of course, enjoy the channel. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all looking after yourselves. I'm still trying to get over this virus that I've had. I picked a really hard time to go through everything I went through. I didn't actually get to go away to my facility that I wanted to because I ended up going down with a massive flu. But I was so determined that I thought, if I can't go, I'm going to do everything at home. So while I was suffering with my flu, I was suffering from a lot more than just the flu. I was going through full change, like a butterfly almost, but more like a mutant butterfly. So for the 2 and a bit weeks that I was suffering with the flu, which I still am, I'm still sweating it out, and it's just terrible. It's the worst virus I've had. It's not COVID though. I was also going through full a lot of pain. I was going through a hell of a lot of pain. I still am, actually, in all honesty. It's been like 2.5 weeks and I'm still feeling it. So let me know in the comments down below if you've ever tried to give something up and you've done it cold turkey like I have. How long did it take you to feel human again? Because I would love to know. Because, yeah, I'd love to feel human. So, well, sooner than later. Sorry, the mat's still not on here, guys, so you're going to hear it just click and clack, but let's get on with it. Pisces October May monthly. This is what we're doing, guys. Celtic Kosh data placements like always. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mercury placements like always. I don't want to get too into the introductions. The introductions get so long. They get a little tiresome. So I'm trying to steer clear away from these long introductions because they do get like 10 minutes on the clock. Just gets a bit much. So Pisces, what's coming for your October 2023? And happy Halloween to all my ghostly ghouls and gals out there. I hope you are having a wonderful Halloween this year. I don't know what I'm going to do for mine. Mine's looking a little crazy. Let's look at Pisces now. All placements for the Pisces October month of 2023 year. What's coming in for Pisces? My fishy familiars. Sign of Pisces spirits and guides. What do we have coming in for October's month? A lot of cards want to come, but they're just not yet. Yeah, it's the one. That's what I want, is what I'm hearing. You know that song. Oh, you guys might be struggling with some stuff like I am as well. But Spirit is telling you you're kicking your addictions. That's for sure. This is a little bit similar to the last one I did, actually. I've only done Scorpio, and I had a daily break in between. So it's a Wednesday morning now at about 8 a.m. But this is very much reminding me of the Scorpio reading that I did a couple of days ago. Why, you ask? Because we have that King and Queen here again of Cups. funny thing, you're a water sign as well. You and Scorpios have got a lot going on, and you've got the Cancerian card here in your challenge as well. And Scorpio had that as well. So this is very similar. All you water signs, I feel, are very much in your waters. You're in that real emotional depth at the moment. You're really emotionally charged. You're really keyed up, I want to say, on the emotional vestments. Cups are fluent here, guys. There's that nasty, nasty cough. Sorry, guys. I did take off medicine before I started to try and... But I am not in control of my own bodily functions, I'm afraid. So we're just going to have to go with that, you know what I'm saying? I'm still not well, people. I wish I could say I'm like gravy baby, but I'm just not. So I'm not going to even try to fluff that. I just can't. Let's get into the reading. The underlying energy the underlying current for the whole reading for this October is the Two of Pentacles reverse. Pisces, you are trying so damn hard to have the agility to handle these money matters. You are trying so hard, but you are just not having that agility to handle it. Money isn't really fluent. Everything's very choppy right now as the underlying current. There is a real sense of, everything's upside down. Everything's not fluent. Everything's unable to be agile. There is a real sense here of really, you're on your head of it. You're on your head, and it's just, you can't get the ground, can't get the security, you can't get the cementedness here. It's beyond choppy, it's on its head. Let's go through the main part of the reading now. Remember, stay till the end, because where the clarified part of the portion is where your real story shines. This is more of an initial interpretation, so keep that in mind. Your current energy coming into October, the here, now, we're looking at a Two of Wands. Pisces, you've got options. The options are that you are very much looking at what you got and what you wanted. This is Alexander holding the world idealisms in his hand, looking at the world created around him. And he's wondering, is this what I wanted? Is this what I envisioned before I created it? And this is what you're doing in the current energy, Pisces. You really are looking hard and long at everything you wanted, everything you needed, everything that you had planned in your life maybe long before it started. And you're taking stock of that now. You're looking very deep and long at it and thinking, is this really what I wanted? What I asked for, the envisionary vision and the reality, one in the same. The challenge for you, though, for the October month is Cancer's Major Arcana. The challenge is the Chariot reversed. Your biggest challenge is going to be able to deal with changes, cancellations of plans, things that were sure things becoming shoe-outs. A lot of things that you really may have banked on, real things that you really thought were cemented in, were coming in, were sure things, are cancelling out, are changing. I'm seeing there is a big change here in the forward movement of adversity and certain things that you thought were definites. These definites are becoming not so consistent or just not possible or just poof. And that might be really leading you to some real unsureties. Crowning the reading at the forefront of it all at the subconscious level, we are looking at the Ace of Swords reverse. This is a lacking in force. Lacking maybe in truth. Your subconscious may be fooling yourself a little bit, in all honesty. When the Ace of Swords reverse comes in a subconscious placement, and when it's the Ace of Swords being a mental card, it really does bring up some issues here. What do I mean? Well, let me explain that a little bit for you. Your mental facilities are in a place where you're lacking in the force, understanding, or intellect, perhaps, of understanding what needs to be done here. There is a state of confusion here. There is a state of lacking in triumph or forward movement or understanding of intellectual-based things. You could be going through some real tough issues at the moment that not only do you not understand, you may just not really be able to recognize what's actually going on. We'll clarify and we'll get further deep. Root of the reading, foundation, what's all growing up from. Three of Cups reverse. Overindulgence is not your friend. You could be getting swooped up in a lot of other people's partying, craziness, getting a little bit overindulgent in the playfulness of it all. There could also be a little bit of a third party portioned here where you ever had a group of friends that, you cannot help but go partying with? There's just like, no matter how hard you try to be good, the moment that you click with these people or you connect with these people, it's like your brain goes onto default setting and you go back into old habits. Be wary of that, because that could be a real issue here. And I'll explain as we travel through why that might be an issue for you. Past energy leaving you now, still prevalent though, is a King of Cups. Big daddy, big emotions, big investment, very solid. In the past energy, you may have been relying on a masculine energy, or there may have been a masculine energy that was very prominent. This could also be a reflection of you being the water sign as well. The King of Cups, of course, is that for you. But in the past energy, you were very solid. You were very giving of time. Emotion was very much at the forefront of everything you did. Regardless of what was going on around you or how the emotional circle was flowing in that waters, you remained as solid. You remained as solidified. He's on a concrete throne in water. He ain't drowning. He's floating. He's solidified upon that water. He is one with the water. And I was seeing in the past energy, that was very much you. You were very much intact with your emotions. Emotions were the fluency by which you ran your life. But moving forward from that, I'm seeing that it may not have lasted long because we have the Eight of Wands reverse. Now, this is blocking. This is stopping communication. This is really putting your defense systems up and saying, whoa, no, I don't want a bar of that. I don't want a piece of that. And I don't want to go any further with that. I do feel this is something to do with that king. Now, this placement is very important because this is Spirit's advice. Pisces, we have the devil. Capricorn's major. Spirit is warning you about addictions and things that are not good for you this month. October is going to be nice to you, I feel. And Spirit is trying to reiterate the fact that there are many things that are going to tantalize you. And I do feel that that is in direct alignment with the Three of Cups. Beware of the company you keep, Pisces, because the company you keep will be your biggest downfall. Whether that's by choices that you make because you are around these individuals, whether these are choices that you'll make due to set circumstances, or whether these are people, places, or things. Beware of the devil, because the devil is breathing very long down your neck, I want to say. Don't get caught up in it. Don't get caught up in things that are not good for you this month, because they will really slip you up very quickly. Outside view of you, they see Pisces, they see the Four of Pentacles reversed. They see someone that is spending maybe a bit beyond their means, or someone that's really giving more than what they're getting. I want to say to you, it's great to want to shout out and be the life of the party and, rain money around everywhere, or nice gifts, trinkets, or sentiments of materialistic value. But you're not maybe in a position to do so, or it won't work well for you by doing this at this present point in time. Hopes and fears, and this is why I say that for that placement, because the hopes and fears is the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Now, this is really looking at your asset, your money, your materialistic growth, and realizing there is not enough here to sustain oneself. There is not enough to continue the lifestyle you had, or you have, or what you want. In fact, I want to say that there is a real depletion of your assets here, to the point where you may actually be in a real little bit of trouble. In other words, you may have to take on a second job. You may have to find a job. You may have to change careers. You may have to move house. You may have to downsize things. This is a bit of a worry for me in this placement. The outcome, let's get to that, and then I need a toilet break. The outcome so far is the Queen of Cups. Now, this is you getting into your intuitive self. Where in the past you were the king, in the futuristic outcome you are going to be the queen. And I like the queen, because the queen is guided through her intuition. Her cup is a direct link to the divine. And whereas her husband sits on watered through a cemented throne, she sits on the bank of the river. looking into the water, where she becomes actually part of it. She's much more intuitive. She is much more invested in the things that you can't necessarily see, feel, or think. She sees them things. This is a woman or an individual that is very smart, very giving, very open, very knowledgeable. This is an individual that is very, very on point and really, really wants to make everything as plentiful as what she has in her life. This is a very warm individual, a very giving individual, an individual that really can get stuff done because she knows things before they happen. My advice here would be to let your intuition guide you this month, especially moving out of October. Let your heart, let the things you cannot see, feel, touch, or taste, those little nigglings you get inside, those intuitive nudges, trust them, because they're going to guide you better than what your eyes, ears, nose, or mouth can. Moment break, be right back and clarify. All right, I've got a secondary deck here. Let's go back through it and let's clarify. Oh, look at that sun. It's Pisces. Clear and precise clarification of this October monthly 2023. Sign of Pisces. See what we've got coming in, ladies and gentlemen? So we start off with that Two of Wands. Let's clarify that current energy for Pisces. The Two of Wands. Sorry, the cats are going a little bit sick. King of Cups reverse. The challenge is the Chariot reverse. Let's clarify that Chariot reversed. Four of Wands reverse. Crowning the reading, Ace of Swords reverse with the Queen of Wands reverse and the Death card, Scorpio's major. Root of the reading, that Three of Cups reverse. Let's clarify that Three of Cups reverse. King of Pentacles reverse, past energy, King of Cups, Three of Wands. A lot of consistencies coming through here. Moving forward from that, we have the Eight of Wands reverse. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands reverse. Six of Swords, Spirit's advice, the Devil. Let's clarify that Devil. Nine of Cups reverse, outside view, Four of Pentacles reverse. Let's clarify that. King of Swords, hopes and fears, Seven of Pentacles reverse. Let's clarify that Seven of Pentacles reverse. Two of Cups reverse. Wow. Finally, the outcome for Pisces October, we have that Queen of Cups. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups. Ace of Pentacles reverse. All right. All right. The underlying energies is the Four of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles reverse. So monetary is a real big fixture here, especially in this underlying energy. Trying to have the agility to handle your money matters, but to do what you need to do, you need to pull it back. You need to hold on to your money and materialistic wealth here. You need to stop doting on other people, on maybe things that you want. Stop shopping to the extent you are, or just really wind it back. We need to really start holding on to our monetary. There's also a bit of a sense of needing to not only stop things from going out, it may stop things from coming in. There is a bit of a blockage here, I want to say. There is a lacking in flow. It's not free flowing. It's not flowing right. It's like backed up. Let's reiterate the reading. Let's go back through it. So the current energy was that Two of Wands with the King of Cups reverse. You are looking at it deep and long, the idea of it and the reality of it, of what you wanted in the current energy, realizing maybe these aren't one and the same. With the King of Cups reverse, though, this is an individual that's so emotionally invested that they are a little bit emotionally unstable. This is someone that really wants what they want. They want it now. If they don't get what they want, they can get a little vile. They can get a little crazy. They can get a little bit unsettled. This is someone that really is, in the essence, emotionally charged to the point where it is hard to see beyond their emotions. It's hard to feel anything besides the vibration that is in the current. This is someone that really can get very lost in the emotional side of life and can get a little bit narky, can get a little bit upset easily. My advice here would be that even though things aren't looking like the way you wanted them to, try not to get too overly emotionally charged. Try not to let those emotions pop off at the bit and make you look really unsettled and really unstable. The challenge, however, the Chariot reverse with the Four of Wands, reverse Cancer's major, is telling me there's a lot of unhappiness here. Things are cancelling out quicker than what you can actually pencil them in. And some real solid things that you thought were definitely going to happen are not. This is leading you to feel very much like people, places, and things aren't as unified or on your side perhaps as what you thought they were. You're starting to question a lot of things, people, places, and things actually in your life that you thought were solids, that you thought were definites. And it's all because of this change. And I want to say there is a massive change for you guys in October. Things that you really did rely on, things that were 100%ers, are really coming in as 1%ers. And this is leading you to feel very unset in these circumstances. Let's go to the subconscious, the crowning. Ace of Swords reverse, Queen of Wands reverse with the Death card, Scorpio's major. This is a lot. In your subconscious, you are very unsettled. You know, there is a lack of triumph, there is a lack of force, and there is a lack of a beginning here. In the mental sphere, Queen of Wands reverse, this is someone that's full of ego. This is someone that gets a little bit riled up over very little surmounted things that really should just be washed away. Queen of Wands reverse can be very jealous, very egotistical. She could be very flying off at the bit. She could be very vile. She could be very hard to handle and very inconsistent. But with the Death card, I'm seeing there is transformation here to be had in that mental sphere. You are learning. And what you haven't learned yet, you're about to transform and change into something that will be able to tolerate, understand, or make a change here where otherwise you hadn't been able to. I feel like there's going to be forced transformation here, whether you want it or not, in your mental plane. There is going to be a massive shake-up here. And what wasn't working is going to be riddled away. And you're going to be able to see what will. The fruit of the reading, though, the foundation, is a little concerning. Three of Cups reverse, King of Pentacles reverse. Look, this is a warning here. Beware of the company you keep, people, places, and things. Three of Cups reverse is overindulgence, over doing everything to massive excessiveness. And the King of Pentacles reverse is the corrupt son of her. The WhatsApper, Ponzi schemer, scammer, corrupt SOB, putting your money in Barbados somewhere, ripping people off. This is someone you cannot trust. This is an individual that only has one thing in mind: to get you lost and to take what's yours. Beware. The root of this reading is a massive warning for Pisces that if you indulge with people around you, they're going to take from you. And they will take more than just maybe even your monetary or your materialistic growth. They could really damage your reputation. They could really damage your chances of your career. Relationships with your family. They could really damage things that are very important to you. Be very aware of that, the company you keep, because the company you keep can be your biggest asset if they're good, but your biggest enemy if they are bad. And I'm telling you, that is bad. Big warning, Pisces. Past energy leaving you now. The King of Cups with the Three of Wands. Okay, so this is you in that watered energy, really mastering the fact of your emotions. In the past energy, this may have been an individual that you really looked up to, someone that was really guiding you in the right position, or parts of yourself. With the Three of Wands, you really were actively waiting for something to come in here, for this ship to come in, this payoff. You were really invested in this thing. Might have even been a relationship, or it might have been a friendship, or it might have just been the fact that you have gifted so much to others. You are really emotionally invested, and you're waiting for that sort of return to come back to you. There's something that you put a lot of effort into. For some of you, it may have even been a career, something that you really, really had held out for. Moving forward from that, 8 of Wands reverse, 6 of Swords. From that energy, you had to become very blocked. You just had to step away. This is actively blocking, putting up a wall here. The 8 of Wands is stopping all communication. It's stopping anything from getting through. It's putting up a blockade. But this was what was best for you, Pisces. Because when you were able to do this and put up that barrier, you were then able to move forward, especially in your mental sphere, and gain something that you otherwise were not able to gain. The 6 of Swords is getting across this river, where otherwise every other time that you had tried, especially mentally, you could not get past, beyond, or through. You're going to now. And it's all because you actively stopped something, blocked something, or stopped communication with something, and then you were able to gain the traction here that you needed to actually beat the anxiety or something that was holding you back. And you were able to gain by getting across this river to the other side, where otherwise you could never have done that and had tried before and not been successful. And I really like that. This is concerning. Spirit's advice. This is concerning. The Devil, Capricorn's major, with the 9 of Cups reversed. This is a terrible energy of getting caught up in things that will make you maleficent, subordinate, addicted, make you a real slave to it. And the 9 of Cups reverse is telling me that this is going to be a massive mistake for you to take this on. This is going to lead to a lot of loss, a lot of misrepresentation of who you are as a person. Maybe it's going to really damage you. Not just you as a person, maybe your reputation, maybe how others see you, or maybe your chances of getting, gaining, or gifting something in this world. This is a massive warning from Spirit. Do not play with the devil. Do not even entertain that. Because everything you had got off your own back up to this point will be withered away. It will be every positivity that had started to grow will become withered and we work against you. Massive warning. And I can't say that enough. Outside view of you, they see 4 of Pentacles reversed with the King of Swords. The outside view is of someone maybe not holding back enough of their monetary or materialistic growth, maybe spending beyond their means, gifting beyond their means, or just splurging a little bit too much. But with the King of Swords, they see someone that is very intellectually switched on, someone that really does know what they need to do, but maybe is just being a little bit lacking in their monetary growth of, spending a little bit beyond their means or just being a bit flush. But they do see someone that is really, really switched on, someone that could really use their mental sphere to really make something very, very growth-filled. But they're kind of seeing someone that's not putting the mental sphere and their monetary-listic growth into the same basket. The outsider's view is of someone that's, smart beyond their years perhaps, just not very smart with money, or just not very, very held back with money, someone that really does spend beyond their means, likes to party hard maybe. Hopes and fears. This is more fear than hope, I think. 7 of Pentacles reversed with the 2 of Cups. Reversed. This is realizing that your monetary and your materialistic growth has withered or is not as it should be. And I do believe for a lot of you, this is in regards to a relationship or a unionship that's gone bust. Now, that could be in a career, that could be in love, that could be in family. Like, maybe you've got to go back to work because your children are no longer at home. Maybe you have had to move out of a home because the marriage is no longer good, it's soured. Maybe you're going through a divorce. Maybe you're changing careers. Maybe you need to. But this is telling me that there is a massive loss in materialistic growth, wealth, or asset of yours due to a relationship, connection, friendship, career, or a unionship that is no longer unionized. And this is going to leave you in a place of less than. And you're going to need to manage this. You're going to really need to look hard at this, about where this is going to put you moving forward. Final placement now, the outcome. Thank you everyone so much for joining me. Sorry that it's been a bit of a hard one for me to get it out. The throat is killing me. The outcome for October Pisces is this. Queen of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles reverse. Look, you are very intuitive. You are very emotionally invested, and you really do know things before they happen. Be solid in that fact. I want to say to you, though, moving out of October, the materialistic growth or wealth is still not very good. And it's been spotted throughout this whole reading. The Ace of Pentacles reverse, it's like any opportunity that tries to open the door a kraken, it's quickly shut just as fast. There's a real sense of can't get my foot in the door, can't get my foot in the door. I'm using all these cues. I'm emotionally invested in all of these options, and I'm really showing my best foot forward, but I can't get my foot in the door in anything in regards to monetary or materialistic growth. It could also be to do with housing. I want to say to you guys, look, don't give up. Don't give up. What you don't have this month, if you switch yourself in the right mental sphere and you really get yourself some gumption, next month will be good for you. This is the trying. This is the downside of the monetary bullshit this month. But I feel like if you endure these hardships now and you go through the hard yards and the full slog of it, as you go into November, the things that weren't open to you or weren't options for you will start to crack open and give you a little bit of leadway where you can just get your foot in the door or get a little bit of consistency here or get a little ground here where otherwise it seemed doomed and gloomed. It's not doom and gloomed. I want to say to you though, guys, in the clarification, there are 3 kings here. In the current was the King of Cups reverse. In the root, King of Pentacles reverse, and the outside's view, the King of Swords. Now, this tells me that there is a lot of king energy here. I want to say to you, if you are looking at, if you're a feminine energy and you're looking at masculine energies, trying to get a little bit of, connection going there, beware. Because I feel like masculine energies for you this month are not good. They are not good. They're all upside down. I want to tell you to trust in yourself. You first. Connections and all of that are great. But for this month, I don't feel it is good for you. And with that underlying energy, with that 3 of Cups reverse, with that King of Pentacles reverse, this is a real warning about the company you keep, the people you line yourself with, or people, places, and things that, you are utilizing right now. Sometimes our biggest friends can be our biggest downfalls. Keep it in mind, okay? Food for thought for October. I hope you have a wonderful Halloween. Happy Halloween. Thank you everyone so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. And I can't wait to see you on the next round with me, Redsky here. Righteous Rings, Raw, Righteous Real. Till then, light love to all. Take care. Have a beautiful October. Bye, y'all.